Well, hi guys and welcome to the TROUGE versus Nova 2 press conference. Which is sad to say right now that we don't even know if it's gonna happen or not. Questioning a lot of the things about it, the face-off, the fight itself. I'm not gonna be able to do it on Monday, like I was hoping to. Of course, I wanted to do it on Monday, but the fact of it being that I'm going to be busy, hopefully on both Monday and Thursday. As much as I would love to not be busy, I want to be busy for the purpose of creating more content for another channel that I'm part of that people know of as JMC, which is one of the main reasons why we can't do the fight on Monday as planned. The reason being of that reason, both me and TROUGE is not going to be busy on Monday. We know that for sure. But the fact of me being busy, hopefully I want to be busy on Monday and Thursday, so I could create JMC content as much as I want to, of course. Rex over here saying gay at this press conference. Let me remind you, buddy, that you're a fighter that has won 0 of his fights and was a champion and then ended up retiring it for no absolute reason. So that's a big gay moment if you're asking me if that's gay or not. Yes, it's gay. No need to repeat yourself. But back on the topic that I was at, was that TROUGE, if he ever gets to this content, hopefully by tomorrow, which is Sunday, that he'll reconsider a different schedule. The only reason why I want him to get a different, why we need to do this different schedule thing, is so the purpose of that we can do this. I'm tired of having fights forfeited. I'm tired of having the championship, specifically the YouTube Gamers one, being vacated. That at this time, it's time for a champion that can actually step up to the plate, become champion, and have a fighting champion for the people. It's been 5 months since I've gone after this title, and I'm willing to go for it again. That's why I'm willing to chase after the dream that's on my bucket list, which is become the double champion. I'm the YouTube Minors champion, and the only thing that I need right now, besides big wins over certain people that I want to face in this career, I need to do that thing that's on my list, seeing how I have nothing left to do until those moments come, which is get that other strap, and that's what I'm aiming for, and this is the fight that I get to do that. TROUGE has already accepted it, and I'm ready for it. He's ready for it, he says. The main purpose of this is that as much as we plan for this to be on July 13th, which is literally 2 days away. It's seeing how it is Saturday today. Tomorrow's Sunday. Straight after that, it'll be July 13th. It'll be fight night. Supposedly, as much as I want it to be fight night, because the fight is scheduled to be planned at 1 o'clock. Not at night, in the afternoon. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And as much as I want to do it, I know I won't be able to, because I don't know how many hours I'll be gone. But as much as I want these hours, is TROUGE coming on straight? No. As much as I wish he would, I don't think he's coming on. If he joins, he joins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm not even sure he responded to the last video I did before even releasing this stream, which was that I couldn't do the fight on Monday as we planned, which is why I said if he does look at these videos, he has the video of that, which is in the description if you read, that I'm free for the fight Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if he's up for those 3 days, if he decides to be able to get on Brawl so we can do this, then that's perfectly fine for me. But Thursday, Friday, I can't. Not Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Monday, I will not be able to do it due to me, Gavin, and Jimmy deciding to, before school comes up, to make more JMC content to put out for people to watch. Because when school comes up, it's going to be very difficult for us to make content and get it out there, because we'll be caught up in other crap. But so that's why I think if I had to put it in demands, I would rather create JMC content than become a champion. As much as I am championship born and I have the most biggest ego and the most cockiest ego, just ask my friends. Sometimes I can stick to my cocky ego and sometimes I can't. I get that. Sometimes my mouth overloads my ass, but sometimes it comes in a good way. Do I think this will be good or bad? Who knows? We can't know until the fight comes for the title. But at this point, know that I'm not forfeiting. And the fight shouldn't be forfeited in my eyes. I don't think it should be forfeited whatsoever at all. I think this fight should stay on. I just think it needs a reschedule in my mind. If the fight gets put down, I'm still going to go after the title, but I will need a new opponent. That'll come at a different time later in the future. But as I was going on about, do I think it's better to become champion or make more content for another channel that we love making, love editing, and people so far are viewing the shit out of it, by the way, and liking it and loving it. Thank you guys. I would rather create more JMC content because that's making people happy that don't watch this kind of content, and that's what the content I want to go put out if people are watching that than watching this. So if I had to choose between the other two, I'm going to go after the JMC stuff more than the Gamers Championship, but it does not mean I can't do both. Monday and Thursday I'll be busy making JMC content, know that for a fact, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, that does not mean that this fight can't happen. Sorry, I was reading a comment that I'm getting from a person, but I'm gonna read these out because these mean things. So basically, let me go to my YouTube studio real quick. But I would like to address another topic of probably why this rematch decided to happen out of all of a sudden. It's not really that I wanted the title and that TROUGE won the battleground. He was next in line. Sure, those were two big support beams to what this rematch has come to, along with the callouts. But not only that, but I called out Zeke and Shenra. Shenra's already denied it for now. That does not mean he is going into retirement or not going to come back after, but he says no for now. Zeke hasn't been responding, which pretty much leaves him out at this point, so that's another support beam with a rematch. But other than that, really what started this all in my eyes has to be the one for all situation. So let me just read some of this stuff from a good friend of mine known as Conundrum, which is another YouTuber I've been on a podcast with, which is called Order of the 66. Basically, he says, I'm surprised that his number one bottom bitch, One for All, is in the comments jerking TROUGE off. That fake ass wannabe DuckTales fan. I responded by saying TROUGE isn't the one to blame here. It's One for All. And on that note, I'll be right back. Alright, back. Sorry. We got tacos, so... yeah. Have to eat somehow. Anyway. I said TROUGE isn't the one to blame here. It's one for all, not to mention needing a champion for this title. TROUGE said he wanted to right his wrongs, so me and him will fight for the championship in a rematch. Only thing is I can't fight on the day he decided. He said at Novatron, of course... One for all is a bitch made because he doesn't have the balls to face you, which is one thing I need to mention. If I'm being honest, as much as TROUGE deserves to go after the title because he won the Battleground thing, cool. That's what leads me more to the rematch for a reason, because he earned it. One for all hasn't. But if it wasn't TROUGE, one for all. Here's my thing. I don't know who One For All is. Do I care to hear his voice? Not at all. My message is, though, is that I agree completely with Conundrum. One For All, whether he's aligned with KH Brony or not. I've executed TROUGE out of the situation, though. Once this is over between me and TROUGE, whether it happens on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, because it will not happen on on Monday and Thursday. Whoever walks out with this title, whoever walks out winner, whether we have a new champion in TROUGE or a double champion in me, I've made the call out here on the press conference, before the fight and after the fight. One for all, I'm calling you out. That is a statement. I'm calling you out. And there's not a damn thing you could do about it. You either have the choice of like what KH Brody did when I called his ass out, which was to one, step up to the plate, or two, or two, shut up and be a pussy like the guy before you in KH Brony. That's all I have to say for this press conference. Thank you all so much for watching. TROUGE, if you're watching this, please understand my concerns and what I want to do with another channel. If it wasn't for that, brother, this match would still be happening on July 13th. But other than that, we still have July 14th, 15th, and the 17th. So Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, man. Decide upon those days. If it has to be Saturday or Sunday, those days are fine too. Just not Monday and Thursday. I'm sorry, brother. And yeah, watch my other video if you need any more boost on what will happen. Just know that I'm not forfeiting, so it's not a loss against me. You forfeiting, that's up to you. Know that I'm still going after this title. If you want to, that's all up to you after this. And I don't think we should forfeit this fight, but if it comes to it, it comes to it. I think we should just simply reschedule. If it has to be not even next week because of what's happening now, then we'll plan another time. But other than that, we have to have a champion. I'm free whenever besides Monday and Thursday. If you're not free any of those days, we'll either wait or we'll have to find another champion, and then you can have the rightful spot when you're free again. But other than that, that's really all I have to say here at this press conference. So yeah, don't expect to see the fight Monday. Sorry guys, but expect to see it either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, or hopefully any other day. Hopefully those 3 days though, next week. So you will see a new champion, whether it's me or TROUGE. Best of luck to him. Of course, best of luck to me, and let's have a good fight. See you guys at the fight. Press conference over. See you guys next time.